Eddie the Yeti, right? Yeah, that's his name now. I don't know if it was before, but... Alright. It's time to continue in the funky fresh skull zone. Which, yeah, you know, on the one hand, it's a little, like, silly that that's 3 stages in a row with the same, like mountain, forest, skulls. Like, couldn't we change it at this point? Or 3 stages? But, on the flip side, it does got some good music. Wait, now what? Okay, this is the precise problem I was talking about before. How do I destroy that? It's below me. There. Another thing up here. Ew. If I do this, will throwing a tantrum help? Oh, yeah. I'm about to say no, not really, and then the answer is yes, it does. Life lessons from Incantation. Is there stuff in your way? Are you having a problem? Just try throwing a tantrum and everything will work out fine. Ow, I don't like these guys. I can't, like, I've got a magic spell to shoot stuff. Let me shoot the enemies. Sure. I don't know what the timing of this is, but... Whee! Ow. Well, I made it past the one. Well. Man, I don't even know why these skulls are all so, like, freaking out. Like, with music like this. Well, okay, to be fair, I guess if you had music like this going for eternity, you got, I mean, yes, it's a funky, fresh loop, but it's what, like a minute long before it repeats? I guess this is like the 14 millionth time I've heard this refrain. Alright, fair enough. I don't know. I feel like I've been playing this game too long because everything is starting to make sense. Like, yes, the third one is again skulls, but it's got a funky, fresh tune. It makes perfect sense, but I feel like that's one of those warning signs, like, if Incantation begins making sense, consult a doctor immediately. Because if there's one thing that can be said about this game, it is not that it makes sense. And yet... Okay, definitely, I'm feeling better about myself now that I'm not trying to get every bonus coin. Oh, yeah, I was about to say, are we getting another mantis ant? The answer is yes, we are. Oh, but it's going faster. And now it's black and yellow like a bee. Do-do-do-do. Fight the boss for the 3rd time. Shoot him in the thorax. I do kind of like that syncopation going on. Got some like nice offbeats there. Stage 5 completed. Yes, but what's next? Hey, look at that. They do have things besides skulls. Okay, so green. I have an oxygen meter, I just noticed. Really? This game has an oxygen meter? Oh, I'm sorry, man. That guy just... Whoa. Let's do it again. Make us feel bad about ourselves. I know. What hit me? Okay, I have no idea what hit me. Oh, there's a little, like... I tried jumping and I couldn't. But I see, there's like a little sluggy worm on the ground. And no one likes the sluggy worms. Ah, yeah, I saw that coming before. Okay, Okay, so there's an extra life right there. What the heck? What is hitting me? I guess there just must be little wormbow things behind the grass that you can't see. Then yeah, I mean, let's grab an extra life and oxygen. Okay, at least just that little guy's coming. Okay, that's a dead end. Now, does this hurt? I can't just jog. Okay. I was gonna say, like, maybe that counts as like a spiky ceiling or something. No, and then you just can't get out right there. Oh, I'm about to drown. How wonderful. Ugh, oxygen. Thank you. Not the easiest to control. Well, I wanted to check up here, so here we are. Oh. Ow. Oh. What is that tree, man? I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but like this guy. Okay, sure. I mean, after Skull Land, I really should expect it, but I'm still surprised, like, happy fun platforming time, and then you just see this, like, I am the thing of your nightmares. Yeah, face off against that one. No, look at that one. I want yeah, there we go. I could probably get a screenshot out of that. Get a thumbnail, yeah. Okay, well. We reached the end of our rope. Ha. And I even... Ugh! Okay, how... I can't... Why am I... I need to sink, I think. And that... Okay, that doesn't work. What if I... That worked. Ow! Sort of. Like, I can't even... Oh, you can duck and shoot. It looks the same, but it is not. Oh, I'm about to... Now what? Oh, the guy came. Of course he did. Alright, well, if I have to replay the level, at least I understand now. Come on, let's go up. Yeah, I did... Oh, I can't go up right there. Okay, sure. Well, right here. There we go. I did not notice that there is slight difference, like right... too fast. So that's standing up. And that's down. So it's only like... Because where is that? That's sort of like in the middle of the white of that berry. And then this one is sort of at the top of it. So, like, it's only a difference of, like, what, from here to here is, like, 4-ish pixels, maybe? But it makes all the difference. It lets you hit the worms. All right. Shows what I know. Of course. Of course. Hey, not all that long of a level once you know where you're going. But how about being a long boss fight? Alright, so we know... That's a creepy frog. I am noticing sort of a pattern with these bosses of... It jumps at you, it shoots a thing at you. Repeat. Alright, but what if, after this time it jumps, instead of shooting... No, who am I kidding? It's just gonna shoot at you again. It's weird because it's like... Yeah, I was talking about it, you know, earlier in Funky Fresh Skull Zone. I don't know why I didn't jump there. It's like, I don't know whether to think this is a good game or a bad game. And the reason, like, because, like, I don't even feel like it's in the middle, right? Because, like, some things it's like, it's got some good parts, it's got some bad parts, and, like, overall it's just kind of, you know, in the middle. But this one feels, it's like, there's some real highlights to it, and there's just really low, like, this game is kind of like a roller coaster. Like, it doesn't average out in the middle, it's just very high and very low, and there's no just, like, and, like, you have blind jumps where you fall and die or take damage, you have stupid bosses that are just repeats, but then you've got, like, cool magic things, and you've got, can I not get out? It's just... It's so weird. I mean, I certainly don't regret playing it because it has been an experience. I'll give it that much. Oh, of course, that's an underwater insect volcano. Why not? Why wouldn't it be? Oh. And then, yeah, and then it's like, okay, you've got these, like, cool trampoline lily pad things. I don't know, man. And now I'm so baffled about the lore of this game. Like, I feel like at the end of this, I have to look up the instruction book for this game. Just to see what it says. Like, what's the story? Like, I mean, because, yes, it's all like, why is it called Incantation? Well, because you're a wizard. But, like, beyond that, like, why is it called Incantation? Why is anything the way it is with this game? Alright, let's get rid of the worms. I'm gonna get rid of the volcano of bugs. Which, yeah. Okay, sure. That works. And I was gonna make a joke about, like, yeah, volcano of bugs, oh, terrible, like, that's not a sentence you want to hear every day, but... And I got stuck in the water. The moment passed. And then it's just so funny that it's got just, like, like, not that someone yelling as they fall into a pit and die is, like, you know, a trademark of Castlevania or anything, but, like, with the rest of this game, like, you just have to imagine, right, that, like, the reason they have that sound is because they're like, hey, Castlevania did it, that sounded cool, let's do that. Like, because why else would you jump and, like, fall into a pit and go, like, wah, wah, wah. Like, you are making a Belmont sound there. It's like the rest of the game, yeah, you're like, ow. Like, why don't you not fall into a pit and being like, row, or something, you know? I have to think. Oh, I have 3. When did I get the 3rd one? I knew I had 2, but... And it's also just so bizarre because, like, the music of the game is... Like, it's got the feel of, like, crappy Super Nintendo music. Like, you know, it's like, oh, off-brand publisher made a song for their game. Like, and you can tell this is not, you know, like, a Nintendo product type of music. But even though it has that kind of feel to it, the music is actually okay. Again, like, you know, you're not going to compare this to be like, oh, yeah, how about this versus, you know, Dancing Mad? Like, I want, you know, like, you're not going to be like, Sticker Brush Symphony or, like, this, like, right. Like, and I was saying that, like, but it's not a bad song for, like, off-brand Super Nintendo game. And so, it's just weird. Yeah, and you're gonna do the same thing, and you're just gonna probably move a little faster. I don't know, like, the graphics look fine. Again, like, you know, Donkey Kong Country Jungle, it is not, but... Like, I've seen worse graphics in video games than this. Like, this is not a, like, and like that, like, look at that frog. That's a creepy looking frog. You know, if I'm like, ah, like, shoot the frog. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, that could also work as a thumbnail. We'll see. That's why I wanted to pause it. But I also was like, that's a good design. Like, that's unsettled. Like, that's a good boss. I am unsettled by that. Like, I'm like, oh, creepy. That's. Now, like, why is it not doing, like, boss music? Be like, you know, frog, I'm trying to think. So, like, if it came out in 96, like, what else was coming out that year in Super Nintendo? History. I'm gonna have to look. I've, like, look up some release dates. Like, what else was coming out the same year this came out? You know, what was overshadowing this game? Because, like, is it a case of, like, oh, yeah, that's the year, you know, blah, 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 came out, and then, like, well, of course, that game got the attention, and this one didn't. Or it's, like, a case of, like, nothing really was happening, in which case, like, why have I never heard of this? Super Nintendo game by published... We'll do North America. Like, we're not gonna compare with other ones. All right, 96. Let's see what else was coming out that year. Oh. Okay. Mega Man X3. Yeah, alright. Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars. One of my favorite games. Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals, another... Okay, yeah, I understand. Never mind. Kirby Superstar. Prince of Persia 2. I never really got into the Prince of Persia games, but... Huh, SimCity 2000 came out for the Super Nintendo as well. I was thinking that was a computer game. Donkey Kong Country 3. Yeah. Oh, Miss Pac-Man. Yeah. Yeah, you did not have a chance, Incantation. Like, there is no way I would have heard of you. Not in 96. I guess I feel a little better then. Like, I'm not like... I mean, again, not that this game is good, but... You know, the fact that I've never even heard of it. Like, not even in passing, not like a, oh, did you play this game? Yeah, it was, you know, whatever. Like, I've just never even heard the word Incantation when used in conjunction with, like, a Super Nintendo. But now I don't feel bad. Because, like, like, would I rather play Donkey Kong Country 3 or this? I think we know the answer to that. Would I rather play Mega Man 3 or Mega Man X3 or this? Would I rather play Lufia 2 or would I rather do Super Mario RPG? Right, like, just all sorts of bangers in 96. And then there's Incantation. Like, I'm sorry, sir, the odds were stacked against you. You tried your best with your fireballs and your combining magic and, you know, what I'm gonna call a Castlevania reference. Which it maybe wasn't. Maybe it was intentionally stolen, I don't know. But I'll just call it a fun homage to the same death type sound effect. But you had no chance. Get the stupid thing. Thank you. Also, what is up there? Like, is that just a way if I'd gotten up top earlier? Go left! But why? I don't... Well, I guess if we're missing something, we know where to look, but... Why are there worms hiding behind the foreground? Like, why are there enemies where you can't see them? Just think, I could be playing Super Mario RPG right now. I could. I could be doing that. As I said, that's one of my favorite RPGs. You know, for simple stuff, it is amazing. I could be playing the original. I could be playing the remake. I've got both. Part of me does want to play Lufia 2 on the channel. So, like, I mean, as you've seen, like, the longest, most involved Super Nintendo game we've done is when I did the Soul Blazer unofficial trilogy, right? Like, so that was, you know, a while, and with that, I'd say probably like the biggest game I've done on the channel is Terranigma. Because otherwise I've been trying to, like, not do, like, really big, long games. Like, because, like, but I don't know. Part of me's been thinking, like, maybe I should, you know, do one of those, like, I don't know, you gotta, like, do something like a Chrono Trigger or something like that. Because, like, I mean, yeah, they're super classic and I love them and all, but I don't know, like, I feel like with my variety stuff, I already have, like, you know, 40 videos now with, you know, Dark Souls 2, you know, 40, 50, whatever it was with data, like, you know, like, I already have long games. So part of me is just like, you know, like, keep it short for here, but there are a bunch of classics that I could be playing. And I will say, part of me, I just want to find this boss, why might I also talk about it anyway. Like, part of me does also want to do Lufia 2, because not as many people know that, even though that is a very long game. You know, sort of classic RPG type stuff, but there's some interesting things it does. There's a couple of things I really like about that game. Actually, there's more than a couple. There's Lufia 2 is a very good RPG for Super Nintendo that, like, brought a lot of stuff to the table. And not as many, like, I'm not saying, like, it's unheard of. Like, it's not like, Lufia 2, I've never heard of that. It'd be a famous game like Incantation. You know, not like that, but it's definitely one that not as many people have heard of, or if people have heard of it, they've never played it, because it is, you know, kind of a more classic RPG type, you know, not as modern, and people have heard of it but not played it necessarily. So part of me wants to do it, but yeah, and it will be interesting to see that if I beat the boss, right, because I haven't been paying attention, I've only got 79 bonus, will I still get the extra life, or do you need 100 bonus at the end to get the life? Just, I've not been paying attention the last couple levels, so I will figure out, I guess. Oh. So what is it with not, like, so the first stage was like, oh, look at all these cool different types of magic. You know, you're first and second. Like, let's combine magic into all these crazy things. And then, like, I've gotten fire. And more fire. Not that I mind, like, the fire spell works for this. I mean, it's actually pretty good against boss, because it's just a straight across attack. Like, what happened to my combining my magic system type of business? Like, where'd that go? I don't know. Like, have I missed some of the magic chests? Like, I found the one that had fire. I found the other one that had fire, but are there other ones? Or is it just like, like, we gave up on this. Like, mixing the magic was too hard. I did not get an extra life, so I bet that's the bonuses. You get 100 of them. Oh. Because they were going left and we're back where we were, but now it's all rainy and okay. Why is there a Yeti throwing things at me? I don't know. Can I jump on this? I can. What? What was that? Also, wow, those Eddie... I said Eddie. Eddie the Yeti, right? Yeah, that's his name now. I don't know if it was before, but... I guess it's good I died, because I had not collected that, and, you know, who knows if it'll be extra. Again, it makes sense if you're, you know, a kid, and you get crushed with a boulder the size that you are. Yeah, it makes sense you die. But I'm just saying, in terms of a video game... Excuse me? Because I got close enough that I... Yeah, that's right. Uh-oh. That could have been close. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, if these things, like, hit you on the side, do they kill you instantly? Or just if they touch you, like, at all? Or, you know, or if they only fall on you? That's what I was trying to say. If they touch you on the side, or if they touch you. No, if they crush you, or they touch you. Oh. Oh, it's a jump pad. Well, I mean, we'll get to you in a moment, sir. But bye. I can go up here, but okay, sure. Uh-oh, 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 it's still chasing me. Woohoo! Could have been bad. Could have been very bad. No, I want to get rid of you. There we go. All right, so now I can be like, ah! Without fear of instant death reprisal. Well, I see the warp point. I don't know where else to go. Oh, okay. Right into a boss fight. That's where we're going. Hi. Also, okay, I was like, I beat him in like 3 hits. Why? He's like a caveman troll riding a leaf as a motorcycle? Am I getting that right? I can't tell what is in the rest of this game is such a drug trip that I'm not sure that if that's correct or not. But I think it is. All right. Hey, look, my fireballs, you know, they don't discriminate. You want to be a caveman troll riding a leaf motorcycle, I'll shoot you just the same. I'm just confused. I could use another weapon about now. Actually, I don't know. Because a lot of them were just like lob shot things, and I don't think that really helped much more. Like the double magic would be maybe hit on a little bit easier. Ow. Also, what are you throwing? Like bombs, yes, I get that, but they're just like a sack. Presumably full of, you know, explosives, but like for all I know, they look like water balloons. Why are you throwing exploding water balloons at me? I replaced the water with gasoline. I don't think that's allowed, but oh my. It's also weird this level has no bonus on it, so like, okay, I died in the stage a couple times, and now I just like have to start the next stage with less lives, and there's nothing you can do about it because there's nothing to collect. I'm telling you now, game, if I run out of lives, I hope you have a continue system, because I'm not playing from the start again. Just warning you now. Well, it's a good thing this isn't tedious at all. I'm glad it's such a thrilling and engaging boss fight that uses our wits and our skills and, you know, not just the same repetitive task 40 different times. Don't worry, guys. On the 38th time you do this, it'll be, that's when it really starts to shine. Like, up until then, you might be like, I don't know about this. Just seems kind of like you're doing the same thing a little too often, but no, let me tell you, once you get to time 38, that's when it really kicks in. I should keep track. I don't even know how many times I've hit him or how many times I've done this loop. I should count it, because of course we're gonna have to fight this guy another, like, 2 times at least. If, like, we had to fight the, you know, the bug 3 times, the frog 3 times. Oh, thank goodness. He'll be back next time, I'm sure of it, so. Ugh. City 1, get ready. Wow. Not even just like stage 1, but city 1. I mean, yeah, and then you have a boss like that, but then You have, like, a sign like this, that, like, you have a 3D effect on the thing. I don't get it. Well, I get, hi. Alright, well, what do we do about you? We shoot you, that's what we do. Okay, fun. Can I get some more different magic? Can I get bonus? Can I do any, like, what happened to the, like, the first part of this game was like, it's, you know, it's kind of goofy and weird, but, like, you know, it's also kind of fun and whimsical, and, like, yeah, okay, you're jumping around, like, now there's no collectible, like, there's no bonuses, there's no different magic, it's just like, here, now we're turning it from, like, we're taking the things in it that were good. Like, I mean, I guess you still have to get these, like, the stalks of wheat, which I still am going to refuse to call a quill, just out of principle. What happened to all the bonus coins that we were collecting? Like, why? Where did that fun part go? It's gone. Gotta check over here in case there's any, like... I don't see any bouncing things we need. But it really does feel like the magic stopped being a thing after a while. Like, what, stage, like, 3? Basically, by the time you got to the skulls, you got the bombs, and then since then, it's been nothing but fire. So it's like... That was close. It really does... Hey, look. 3! I got 3 bonus points. Okay, so how do you... Like, clearly there's stuff up there. But how do we get it? I don't know. That does not bounce you high enough. Well, alright, well, at least I was wrong and the bonuses are back. Because there weren't any in the last ones. I was like, I mean, they got rid of your different magic stuff. Why not get rid of the bonuses, too? And there's just the bajillion enemies everywhere. On the one hand, I don't really want to jump down and have to come back up. On the other hand, I don't want to run out of lives because I'm not replaying this. So... Ah! There is so much stuff there. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing a mechanic. Like, I can't go in the... Oh. I thought maybe it's like, oh, go in the door and it teleports you, like, up there, or, you know. But no. Weird. So, oh, hey. Like that. Got the cannon. We got the cannon. Being able to shoot other directions would also go a lot. Go a lot. That's not even go far, I guess, in this game. Like, even if it was just, like, up and down. Like, yeah, maybe you're not gonna be able to, like, do cool, like, diagonals or anything, but... Alright, so now what? Blind leap of faith? Worked. Did what I wanted to do? I don't know. Well, let's get the bonuses. I don't know that we'll have enough because we're missing, like, all those ones over there that I don't know how to get, but... I'll get what I can. We'll hope it's enough. Also, I'm really hoping, because we're... Yeah, that we don't have that same guy again. We get someone else. He's not the same guy. Now he's not riding a... No, he is riding a leaf. I was gonna say, at least he's riding something different. No, it's just a red leaf instead of a green leaf. Okay. You know what? Take a water break. You hydrated? I'm hydrated. Let's do it. Oh. That was surprisingly fast compared to the other one. Okay. Take it. I'm just confused. Also, now it's like Christmas music. Like not like Christmas Carol, you know, like fresh days. Like this is like, it feels like old school. Like, you know, it's like we took the Celtic songs and turned them. On the cold winter's night there came a star. I mean, not that I'm trying to, you know, like, you know, I'm not preaching anything. I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. This just sounds like very, like, old classic Christmas music. Like, you know, like, not, yeah, what am I trying to say? Like the type you'd find, like, as Christmas, like, hymns, not Christmas carols. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Can I drop down? It's safe. Let's hope it's safe. It was. Gotta check for bouncy fan. Ooh, also ow. See bonuses over there, but do I care? Yes, because it gives me something to do. Was it worth it? No. Especially now that I'm being hit like 3 times. Okay, got it. Don't worry about the bonuses. 4 times. Oh. How can this game be so bad but so good? Well, not so good, but how can this game be as bad as it is and yet also not at the same time? What? Excuse me. I said boink. Ooh, okay, there we go. Alright. Rid of that guy. You know what? I'm gonna do. Yeah, staying up here was the correct choice. We get loot. We get the thingamajigger. I can't drop down. Was that death then down there? You know what? Let's jump. Well, it possibly was. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna just assume there's nothing over there, which could be a very bad assumption, but if I'm missing one at the end, we'll know where to look, but, whoa, hey, buddy. If I go here, is it? Okay, good, it shoots over. Also, no, there's one right here, all right. Did I miss something over there? Yeah, possibly, but like what? Since they're not giving us new magic at this point, like the only thing I would have missed was some bonus points, which, A leap of faith. Nope. Right to the boss fight. Okay, well, I'm hoping that means he'll be as fast because he's on a red leaf. Not his strong green leaf. It's snowing, man. Come on. You don't want to be flying around throwing bombs. Haven't you heard of the true meaning of Christmas? And I don't think he has. Also, he starts out... Well, no. Okay, that time he did. Like, I mean, I noticed in the other one when you had platforms you could jump on, he just followed you. But... this one, he does seem to be flying in a little high. Yeah, okay, so like the first time we fight him, it takes forever. And this time, it's like, yeah, you know, like, that feels like the amount of times you should... Chaos Warrior, get ready? It, whoa, hi! Oh, okay. So you just knock worms down the whole time. Right, I have to hit your head. And oh, I can walk under you. I thought, like, I mean, look at you are covered in spikes. I assume that, like, touching you would hurt. So do I just stay over here where there's no worms? Okay, let's go over here and, you know, until the worms are gone again. And Could you shoot those fireballs again for me, sir? So, as though... again, it makes as much sense as anything in this game, but... Also, weird that that side just has, like, infinitely spawning worms. Kind of annoying, actually. I mean, I guess it's better than them being random, but... It's just like, okay, I can't go on the left side of the boss arena. Sure. Yeah, I don't think I can stand that long. They just fall and attack then. Like, you wait for him to come over. Go over once, you hit him and he... Oh. Thank you for defeating the evil wizard. We will always be grateful to you and hope that you will stop by and visit us again. I will not. But I do appreciate... I can't do anything. It's just... It is one of those, like, Super Nintendo, you know, Nintendo arcade things, or... It's like, good job, you did it. The end. And that's it. No credits, no scene, no nothing. Okay, well, I have to check. It's called Incantation. Super Nintendo instruction book. I just have to see. Okay, got the instruction book here, and because I didn't want to listen to that little repeat music thing over, let's have some Sticker Brush Symphony while we go through it, because, you know, again, the music's okay, but... So, Incantation, yes, instruction book by Titus. The tale. You live in a place of peace and harmony called the Magic Kingdom. The Magic Kingdom consists of 7 worlds: the enchanted forests, mountains, swamps, the cursed cliffs, and the palace of the evil wizard Necroman. Well, first of all, that's only 5. Forest 1, mountains 2, swamps 3, cliffs 4, palace 5, not 7. Anyways... From the dawn of time, the peace within the 7 worlds of the kingdom was controlled by a line of very good and very powerful magicians. It was one of these magicians who was chosen to inherit the power of his ancestors and thus become the guardian of the strange Book of Sorcery, which enabled him to hold absolute power in his hands. Alas, the peace of the kingdom was not to last, as in the shadows, dark forces under the control of Necroman stole the Book of Sorcery and kidnapped the guardian magician. The kingdom fell under the control of the evil Necroman, and from that day forward, green devils, wicked genies, and other demons have haunted the once beautiful, peaceful kingdom. Your task is to defeat Necroman, except he was just called, what, the Chaos Warrior, not Necro... You must cross 12 levels, explore the 7 worlds of the kingdom. There were only 5. 9 different types of spells hidden in chests in the first few levels, and then there's none. Oh, at the end of each level, this must be like an arcade game or for like Genesis or something. No, this is the Super Nintendo one, but clearly they just imported it from something. However, to meet him, you have to bribe one of Necroman's guards with 5 ears of corn. No, there were 3 ears of corn, not 5. It's like, clearly this is like some other thing that got ported from like a PC thing or something. And they just, like, they must have cut out like 2 of the worlds. You only need 3 instead of 5. Huh. L or R button widens the field of vision. No, it doesn't. I tried that. A plus B allows higher jump. Y button, draw/discard spells. No. Hold down to break. Yeah, we figured that. Like, I mean, yeah, like you shoot them, but you don't discard them. Yeah, energy level, oxygen level. 100 equals on life. Yeah, the spells. What spells have you used? Yeah. Number of ears harvested. You must harvest 3 ears per level. And then if you look 1 page back, well, 2, you must get 5 ears of corn. Wow. Teleporting in the world of swamps are gases, blah, 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 and that's it. So, yeah, that was Incantation. Yeah, the first half of the game was actually pretty good. Again, like, the music, as I've said multiple times, but the music was all right. You know, it's not Sticker Brush Symphony, but it's okay. I've heard worse. The graphics are pretty cute and fun. Like, you know, it wasn't, like, really muddy. Like, I could tell, like, here's my character, here's the stuff I'm picking up, here's the enemies, here, like it wasn't muddied and, like, it looked all right. You know, again, not the prettiest scenery, but it was fine. And, like, I mean, and to be fair, like, for the short duration you had it, I really like that magic system of that you have 2 different spells, and then which ones you have change what spell you have, and what order you have them in changes what the spell is. That was pretty cool. It's too bad that they got rid of that after, like, the 3rd stage, but, you know, I've played worse. We'll go with that, but, you know, if you watch this video and you're like, wow, I've never heard of Incantation, well, that's it. That's the whole thing. There's nothing more to do. Like, I think just watching me do it, you know, in some cases you watch a game and you're like, oh, I want to do that myself and try it out. I don't think this is one of those times. Yeah, it's, you know, it's one of those, like, of all the Super Nintendo games I've played, that is one of them. I feel like I've been playing this game too long because everything is starting to make sense. Like, yes, the 3rd one is again Skulls, but it's got a funky, fresh tune. It makes perfect sense. But I feel like that's one of those warning signs, like, if Incantation begins making sense, consult a doctor immediately.